pretty good. Now, I'm smelling something good here in the kitchen. We've got Jay from Metro Pizza, and no pizza today.
No pizza.
What deliciousness are you preparing?
Well, I was up in Canada, and my mother-in-law makes boeuf bourguignon, which is like beef stew for us.
But with a much fancier name.
Yeah, it sounds really good. It is very good, though. And this last time she made it, she put a piece of like really good bread, like an Italian bread, but toasted on the bottom, and then put what would be beef stew on top over it. So as you're eating it, you're getting that crunchy bread, and it was delicious. And I thought, man, I could do something like this at the restaurant. And so I took our normal garlic bread, which is you just take bread, and then I've melted some butter here, and this is how we make our homemade garlic bread.
He's being very generous with the butter, if you can tell. The
Yeah.
more butter, the better, right? Better with butter.
Better with butter. Okay, so you want to sop that up on both sides, and then we use a little bit of granulated garlic.
Yum.
And then add some paprika, and that gives it a little color and a little bit of flavor.
Right.
And then we're going to add some Romano cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone in the studio likes the sound of cheese.
They do indeed. And then we've got some dried parsley. So that's the normal garlic bread. And then we also serve an Italian bread, which is the garlic bread with cheese melted on it.
Generous amount of cheese,
Yes.
might point that out. So you guys already make this, but it's like I'm
Yes.
going to bring my mother-in-law's creativity into this.
Yes, one of my salesmen had sold me on a ravioli, Portobello mushroom stuffed ravioli, which we already did cheese ravioli, and I like mushrooms, and this, I said, I'll give it a try. And I tried it, and I thought, this would be really good as a concoction with this. And so I made it for my little girls at home, and they loved it. And
They're good judges?
yes, so you're going to want to bake that at 450. We usually bake it until the cheese is rather melted. And then I've got
We're going to just pretend that time has passed. Oh!
There it is.
Ta-da!
That takes about 5 minutes.
It's all toasty and melted-y.
Yes, really delicious. And then I over here have the mushroom stuffed ravioli, and you can get these at the store as well, but they are so flavorful. And I've boiled them in water until they floated. Usually it takes about 5 to 10 minutes.
So that's a trick. When they float, they're done?
Yes, like gnocchi.
Yum, yum.
Now I'm going to pat them dry. And then here, the cheese bread, I'm going to, thank you.
Sticking, because it's so delicious.
Sticking.
All right.
We're
It
gonna,
takes a village to raise the cheese bread. Okay.
We're going to plate it and then cut it in quarters like that. And then place the ravioli.
So one ravioli per
quarter.
Per square of the Italian bread.
Yes.
Okay. So is this 4 servings? Is that all for me?
This is all for you. No, you can get by with 2 adults eating this,
Okay.
or several kids. And then the very top is just some homemade marinara sauce. And that gives it a lot more flavor as well. And when you dig into it, you got that crisp bottom, you've got some sauce on top, and then the mushrooms in between, and it is fantastic.
Your Canadian relatives would be proud. So you can get this. You can get it at Metro Pizza.
Yes,
or you just
absolutely.
Okay. And
We can make it for you.
We'll have that recipe at WBIR.com.
Awesome.
So, and remind us where you guys are located.
We are in Alcoa, just past the airport, on the right-hand side in the Walmart shopping center.
Worth the drive. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, Emma.
Well,